tell you no lie.
Oh, class, we clean, you know. And the camera, when you get too close to it, yeah.
Can't see nothing from it.
Good man, no, we see it clear, but need my boy there. No, we can talk again, that. Never judge it.
Me tell him so already.
Shovel dead there. So that was first race of the women's 60 meters. I think that was Jadine Williams who got it, yes, over Clayton. Jadine Williams, 7:07. That's a personal best for her. She's been having quite a season. Jadine Williams creating the upset. So that was heat one of the women's 60 meters sponsored by MVP Jodine Williams, representing Sprint Tech. So she's at home. PB 7.07, win positive 0.3. Tina Clayton second, 7.17. So we move now to heat two, women's 60 meters. Shaquina Boscombe, optimum in one. In two, Natasha Morrison of MVP. 3, MVP Serena Cole. 4, UTEX Jadine Bennett. 5, 8, we have Jada Emmanuel of Purple Panthers Track Club. So only 5 turning up. Strawn and Forbes, especially Forbes and Antonique Strawn, missing. Favorite probably from MVP Natasha Morrison. She's going to be running from lane number 3. Serena Cole in 6. Probably her biggest challenge in this one. Gun sends them off and running. And Natasha Morrison gets a good start. Can Serena Cole get back to her? Natasha Morrison is going to come through the line to win that one. The flash time, 7.16. Confirmed now at 7.15 for Natasha Morrison. The win, positive 1.35. Cole finished second, 7.25. So Natasha Morrison getting that win there, equaling her PB of 7.15. Serena Cole not far from her PB, 7.25 for her. Her personal best, 7.23. Bascom of Optimum finishing third, 7.37. We go to heat number 3 now. And heat 3 will feature the birthday girl from UTEC, Kamoy Binga. She's listed in lane number 2. And I think she's there. Binga. And 3, we have LaShawn Crawford from Birchfield Harriers. In 4, Jura Levy. 5, we have listed Sharika Jackson. 6, Janiel Smith. And 7, Kishana Niles. Of course, Sharika Jackson, she's from MVP, as is Janiel Smith. And Jura Levy from Swept. So next on track is heat 3 of a 60 meters. Women 60 meters featuring Sharika Jackson. She's listed in lane 5. And she steps out. Sharika Jackson. Binga would have been listed in 2. I'm not seeing Binga in 3. As I said, lane 5 is Sharika Jackson. 4 is Jory Levy. 7, Kishana Niles. So no lane 6 should have been Janiel Smith. I think this will be the Sharika Jackson show. Gun sends them off and running. And the powerful Sharika Jackson gets up to a good start. She's stepping now. Look at Sharika Jackson through the line. 7.16. The flash time for Sharika Jackson. Confirmed at 7.17. Jackson winning. Niles is second. And Jura Levy finishing in third. So Sharika Jackson, as expected, comfortable in winning. Time confirmed at 7.17. Let's see if we can get the confirmation on the win reading. So here we go. Sharika Jackson, 7.17. That's listed as a personal best for her. Win negative 1.2. So she did that she did about 7.17 into a pretty strong headwind. Niles, UTEC via Barbados, second with 7.25. That's a PB for her. What's happening there? She was pretty close to Sharika Jackson. And if you're close to Sharika Jackson at 60, something must be happening. Jura Levy, third in that heat, 7.50. So next up on track will be the men. will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 60 meters for men. So the 60 meters first heat will feature Orlando Wint of Bethlehem Moravian College, as we see the men being marshaled out now. We'll also have O'Dane Crooks of New Era. So Wint will be in lane number 2, Crooks will be in 3, Justin Maynard of UTEC will be in 4. In 5, we'll have Kareem Riley of Dynamic Speed. In 6, Nishani Banks of MVP will set a personal best 6.54 this season, so look out for him. 7, we'll have Nikoi Drummond of Swept. And 8, Jace Witter of GC Foster. I'm just going to scan through real quickly the remainder of the lineups, or the remaining heats. I know the likes of Kishane Thompson will not be here, but I do see Brian Lavelle, Tajay Gale are listed in Heat 4. Ron Watson is listed in 5. Heat 6. We have CJ Green, DeJour Russell of Swept, as well as Taekwondo Tracy of Swept. So that's going to be a pretty interesting one. That's Heat 7. Sorry, that's Heat 6. Heat 7. I'm just looking through. See who Dane McPherson is there. As is Jason Lewis. And then we go to the final heat. Heat 7. My good friend Devin Fleming of GC Foster is there. So too Michael Campbell of MVP. So pretty good lineups here. But a couple of heats probably a little bit more interesting than others. I'm also looking at the 200 meters. And we have listed there the likes of Zandran Barnes in the 200. Dominic Williams via York Castle to UTEC. Akeem Blake is also there, sponsoring the event and also running in the event. So to Adrian Carr. So it's going to be pretty good. That 200 meters. Let's see if we can look at the 400 meters for women. Genevieve Russell is there or down to compete. So let's take a look at the men. Anthony Cox, Rashid McDonald, Paul Henry, so Delano Kennedy also there. So a few names. So pretty good in terms of the lineups for the competition later on. But let's look at the next event on track. As I said, the men's 60 meters heat 1 should have come up at 2:10. It's now 2:13, so we're a little bit behind. We saw coming into the picture just right now was Nishani Banks, teammate of Kishane Thompson. There are those who believe that Nishani Banks will have a breakout here this year. Again, he's in lane number 6. Watch out for that lane number 6. Nishani Banks. So let's go to the lineup again. In 2, Orlando Wint of Bethlehem Moravian College. In 4, Justin Maynard of UTEC. Kareem Riley of Dynamic Speed Track Club is in 5. And Shawnee Banks of MVP is in 6. And Corey Drummond of Swept in 7. Jace Witter, GC Foster in 8. As we get ready for heat number 1 of the men's 60 meters. This is a world indoor qualifying meet. Shawnee Banks of MVP, the last to go into his blocks. Seasons and personal best this year of 6.54. The man from MVP is ready to blaze. He's going to be running from lane number 6. As we see an athlete almost walking right across the track. So again, it's Wint, Maynard, Riley, Ebanks, Drummond, Witter. As there is a recall at the start. Didn't quite see what happened there. Let's see what the officials will decide. As the sun comes out here at GC Foster and things get a little bit warmer. A reminder to those at home, if you're listening to my voice, like, share, subscribe, tell a neighbor, tell a friend, tell everyone. Track Alerts is on spot, so a yellow card issued, I think that was Ebanks, Shawnee Banks in 6. May have been Ebanks in 6, but that's a warning, so everyone gets to stay. There will be no disqualifications. And the lineup again, it's Wint, Maynard, Riley, Ebanks, Drummond, Witter of GC Foster. He's in lane number 8. Again, watch out for Shawnee Banks of MVP. He's been speeding early season. Can he beat his personal best 6.54 set this season? Shawnee Banks is up to a good start. Shawnee Banks gets through 6.51, the flash time for Shawnee Banks. Let's see the confirmed time. Confirmed now, 6.56 for Shawnee Banks.
And he's the one that has improved significantly in
Ebanks is the man to watch early season 2025. Witter second, Jace Witter of GC Foster second, 6.69. The wind speed positive 1.1.
Of getting a new personal best or equal his personal best.
Shawnee Banks just outside his personal best of 6.54. Won that one in 6.56. Maynard, Justin Maynard, UTEC 6.70 in 3rd. As we see the athletes walk by us now. And see Banks just walking. His powerfully built lad is in the Shawnee Banks. And he uses that power to get up out of those blocks rather quickly. Built like a mountain. It's not the tallest of athletes, but I'll tell you what, gym work is certainly working. So heat 2, we'll see from Bethlehem Moravian College, Leonard Bota
of Bethlehem Moravian College.
In 3, we have Kashim Green of MVP.
3, Kashim Green of MVP.
In 4, Mario Williams of MVP. In 5, Darian Skerritt of Swept.
From Swept Track Club.
In 6, Javai Thomas of Dynamic Speed Track Club.
A very good season last year.
7, we have Christopher Scott of UTEC. And 8, Demario Thorpe of Motorcade. Motorcade. The Jet, Javari Thomas, personal best this year, 6.58. Might just be the favorite for this one. He's going to be representing Dynamic Speed Track Club from lane number 6. On his outside, Christopher Scott of UTech. On his inside, he will have Darren Skerritt of Swept. Gunn sends them off and running, and they're recalled.
Almost got to the finish line.
Ah, that's a late recall there. Almost 3 seconds before I heard that recall gun. Athletes halfway through the race.
So the Bethlehem Moravian team in the house.
So let's see.
Intercollegiate championships.
Let's see what the starters will decide. My cameraman says lane 3. And it says no, lane 8. That's Thorpe. I'm not certain I saw the move, but my cameraman believes it's Thorpe of Motorcade who made the first move. Let's see what the decision will be. Is my cameraman right? No, it's not. It's lane number 6. Javari, the jet, has been dismantled.
So a red card shown to, looks like lane number 6.
Javari.
Javari Thomas of Dynamic Speed.
Javari Thomas of Dynamic Speed
to this field.
has been DQ'd. He was a favorite in this heat, and he's been told can't compete. It's out. Javari Thomas, 6.58 this season, DQ'd for a 4 start. So let's go to the lineup again. It's Bota, Green, Williams, Skerritt, Scott, and Thorpe. I think Scott might just be the favorite now from lane number 7 with Javari out. Likes of Mario Williams will want to prove me wrong. Second time of asking. They go now. And in lane number 4, that's Mario Williams who gets through for the win. And that time, if confirmed, is a big personal best.
6.58 the flash time.
Looks like Williams confirmed 6.65 for Mario Williams. That's a personal best. 6.65. Scott on the outside coming through for second. 6.72 for Christopher Scott of UTech. Kashim Green MVP third with 6.76. So personal best for Williams of MVP 6.65. Scott in second, just outside his personal best, 6.72. So next on track will be heat 3.
So these are heats of the 60 meters. For men, we saw the women earlier. The finals for the women comes up
so
at around 4:30.
These are heats, and then we'll have finals.
For the men, it starts at 4:40.
4:30 for the finals of the women's 60, and then 4:40 finals of the men's 60. So we're on to heat 3 now. Heat 3 will feature Devon Lysite of Swept. Emmanuel Archibald of Swept will be in 4. Lysite, by the way, was in 3. Mary Officer unattached will be in lane 5. In 6, we'll have Ashani Smith of Dynamic.
From Dynamic Speed Track Club,
in 7, we'll have Tayshawn Barnes of GC Foster. And 8, we'll have Aubrey Allen of Swept.
Well, 8 is empty.
So let's taking a look here. And we have Allen listed in 8. He's there, Aubrey Allen of Swept. Smith might just be favorite here. Archibald as well in 4. One to look out for. So it's Lysite, Archibald, Officer, Smith, Barnes, Allen, Aubrey Allen of Swept in 8. Gun sends them off.
Lane 8 is occupied.
And
Apologies
there's
to Aubrey
another
Allen. He's
recall.
there. They're brought back though.
I thought Archibald got up to a good start and was starting to get into his work. But Gun calls them back now. And let's see if we'll have another disqualification for a false start. So, let's see what the decision is. Starter's assistant, card in hand. She's wandering about. Passes lane 2, passes lane 3, passes 4. Let's see. She stops now. In lane 6, and that's a red card for lane 6. Ashani Smith
of Dynamic Speed.
He's out. He's from Dynamic Speed, charged with a false start. Ashani Smith of Dynamic Track Club. I think Emmanuel Archibald, the long jumper sprinter duo, might just be the overwhelming favorite now. He's going to go from lane number 4. So let's go to the lineup again. It's Lysythe Archibald, Officer Barnes Allen, Aubrey Allen in lane number 8. The favorite, Archibald. Via Guyana, Swept. Archibald in 4, gets up to a good start. Emmanuel Archibald is stepping, and he looks as if he's going to win ahead of Tayshawn Barnes. Flash time 6.56.
6.63 the time adjusted.
The time confirmed 6.63 for Emmanuel Archibald.
Who trains with Swept Track Club.
Win positive 2.2.
in second.
Barnes 6.65 in second. So Tayshawn Barnes denied a personal best because of the wind. Well, let me see if I can get the results confirmed. So that was heat 3. Still waiting on the confirmed results, but
plus 2.2 meters per
plus
second.
2.2 the wind.
Tailwind.
And
6.63
Archibald 6.63.
Barnes, the man formerly of Steertown Academy.
Barnes, Tayshawn Barnes 6.65. 6.86 for Aubrey Allen in third.
So there are 8 heats in total. We're now at heat number 4. Lane 5, the Marseilles of MVP. Lane 6, Brand Lavelle of Optimum, sorry. Lane 7, Tajay Gale representing Puma. And in lane 8, Sean Badu of GC Foster College. A clean start first time of asking. Lavelle and Compton. Very close between those two. 6.57 the flash time. It's Lavelle who gets the win. 6.64. Tajay Gale on the outside as well. And Compton. So 664 Lavelle, 668 Tajay Gale, and 675 for Makish Compton. So the man who won the national trials in 2023, Rohan Watson, over 100 meters, gets the win here with 6.53. Looking in fine form as well. Foster was there in second, 6.64. And Smith, 6.67 for third. Section 6 on the track. So off we go then for section 6. Tracy. Taekwondo Tracy gets the win ahead of CJ Green of MVP. 6.66. Well, Green given a nod ahead of Tracy 6.70. So CJ Green is the winner. That's negative 0.7 meters per second. And by the way, the previous heat, the man who won it, Rohan Watson, his time 6.53, a new personal best, plus 1.8 meters per second. So a faller in the blocks does seem to be Johan Ogilvy, who has become famous after a week. The man on anchor for the Jamaica Elite Masters last week. The Gibson McCook relays closed the distance of about 60 meters to take his team home over Sun City Masters. That's the man in lane number 2. Yet we can't confirm his age though. Brought back again. The competitors in this one, Johan Ogilvy lane 2, Kyle Richards, Uwe Mona in 3. Ogilvy, by the way, from Dynamic Speed. Lane 4 is Dane McPherson Sprint Tech. Lane 5 O'Shaughnessy Green, Dynamic Speed. Lane 6 Jason Lewis Swept. Lane 7 Rommel Stewart Sewell MVP. Lane 8 Marion Barrett of GC Foster College. Away they go, the third time of asking, and Ogilvy on the inside goes well, but the rest of the field catches him very close between Sigree and Lewis. Sigree of Dynamic Speed, Lewis of Swept. 6:68 the flash time. Positive 0.5 meters per second, the wind speed. Jason Lewis gets the win with 6.72. The same time given to O'Shaughnessy Sigree. But Sigree misses out on the top spot by 2,000th of a second. Marion Barrett, 6.78, goes across the line in third. We have been talking about Mr. Ogilvy a lot, you know. And I'll tell you this, he had the fastest reaction time, by the way. So it shows you that his run last week was no fluke. The final section comes up now of the heats of the men's 60 meters. Seems to be a full house. Lane 1, Tiki Butler, Uemona. Lane 2, Davin Fleming, GC Foster College. Lane 3, Ramon Barneswell, MVP. Lane 4, Michael Campbell, also of MVP. Lane 5, Zanil Ferron, MVP. Lane 6, Lennon Green, running unattached. Lane 7 is Jonathan Houston of Uemona. And lane 8 is Joseph Rami of Sweat. Was Michael Campbell ahead of Ramon Barneswell, 6.66 the time for Campbell. Barneswell 6.76 and Green 6.79 plus 1.2 meters per second, the wind speed. So Rohan Watson with his new personal best outdoors of 6.53 leads the list of the top qualifiers through to the finals later on this afternoon. Nishan Ibanks comes next, 6.56. Emmanuel Archibald, 6.63. Brian Lavelle, 6.64. Rashid Foster, 6.64 as well. Mario Williams, 6.65. Tayshawn Barnes, 6.65. And Michael Campbell, 6.66. Gets the 8th spot overall after the completion of the heats in the men's 60. Did a couple of races indoors, had a season's best of 7:14. Well, she has improved her personal best outdoors from 7:15 to 7:07, that achieved in the heats. Natasha Morrison, MVP, next best, equaling her outdoor PB of 7.15 seconds. Sharika Jackson equaling her outdoor personal best at 7.17. Of course, she would have run 7:04 indoors. You go back to 2022 at the World Indoor Championships, where she was in that final. Tina Clayton comes next with 7.17 as well. Serena Cole also in the top 8 at 5th with 7.25. Kishona Niles, the World Under 20 100 meters bronze medalist representing UTEC out of and from Barbados, 7.25 was 6th overall. Lavanya Williams, the former Russia's William Nib standout at 7.30, 7.30, brand new personal best for her as well, representing Elite now. And then Shanika Bascom, the Trinidadian, now at Optimum Track Club, 7.37 seconds her time. That's the top 8 from qualifying in the women's 60 meters, again led by the outstanding Jadine Williams. The senior men's high jump competition should be getting underway momentarily. We'll try to get you some updates for that event. The big 3 are down to compete. That is Lashane Wilson, Raymond Richards, and Christoph Bryan. It'll be interesting to see how they go in the hot sun here in Spanish Town. The next event you'll see on the track will be the women's 60-meter hurdles. Three competitors listed for the Seoul Heat: Paris King, Amoy Brown, and Kamoy Binger.
Yes, chicken.
We now have the results of the boys under.
Yeah, Andre, you can come a little closer here to the receiver. Yeah, stand there. You can stand there. Yeah, you can do it there. All right.
We now have the results of the boys under 17 long jump. First place, Amani Phillips, Kingston College, with a distance of 6.94 and a wind speed 0.1 meters per second. Second place, Michael Graham, excels a distance 6.65. Third place,
Check one.
That's the results of the boys under 17 long jump. First place, Amani Phillips of Kingston College with a distance of 6.94 and a wind speed of 1.1 meters per second. Second place, Michael Graham, Excelsior, 6.65. And third place, Shadane Lewis, Petersfield, 6.18.
So on track now, the women's apologies, 60-meter hurdles final. The lane assignments. In lane number 3, representing MVP from Great Britain and Northern Ireland, a UK Southern Under-20 champion. Let's make welcome Paris King. In lane number 4, a Pan American Under-20 4x100 meters relay silver medalist, representing MVP Track Club, Amoy Brown. And in lane number 5, a former Crifter Under-17 silver medalist at 100-meter hurdles, now at UTEC. Let's make welcome the birthday girl, Kamoy Binga. So Moy Brown going away from the field, Binger just behind her, and then King. 6 seconds flat is the flash time. So Moy Brown, well, it's 7:80, the time that we're seeing on the clock. So 7:80, the time for Brown, Binger, 8:40, and King, 8:56. So I've done Oral Trace's work for him. Of his age being confirmed at 42 years, which does make him a master. He turns 43 this year. It's good to see that he still loves the track and field though. And his mother says, that's the confirmation you need, sir. Rashid McDonald gracing the track as well, the reigning world indoor 400 meters bronze medalist. You'll see him momentarily. The men's 60-meter hurdles comes up next, just one competitor listed.
How far are you going? No, not so far. Get to that cover. You can't look up. The range is not. Get it?
So this is the World Indoor Championships qualification meet for Jamaica, being held here, the GC Foster College of Physical Education and Sport. The competitors trying to improve on their times and marks for a place at the World Indoor Championships to be held in Nanjing, China from March 21st to the 23rd. Of course, most countries would have had their indoor championships last weekend, and hopefully in another 5 years or less, we'll be able to as well have our own indoor championships. Yes, I'm speaking it into being. So one competitor for the men's 60-meter hurdles, Dario Phillips, representing MVP Track Club. It will be him versus the clock and the elements, that is the sun. Personal best 8.00 seconds for Phillips. Let's see what he does in this run. He'll be running out of lane number 3. So Phillips is over here. 2 more flights to clear. It's Phillips across the line in 781. 791 the flash time, plus 1.4 meters per second the wind speed. It is a brand new personal best for Dario Phillips. So the improvement for him over the 60-meter hurdles. And he'll be hoping that that form also translates when the outdoor season starts in short order. The 200 meters finals for women is next on track. There will be two sections, and then that will be followed by the men's 200 meters. By the way, the 200 meters is sponsored by Sprint Tech. The hurdles events were sponsored by World Class Athletics. The 60 meters for men was sponsored by SDF, and the women's 60 meters was sponsored by MVP.
We're standing by now for the 200 meters sponsored by Sprint Tech. Here's the lane assignment for final A. In lane 1, Jura Levy. Lane 2, Shanake Anderson. Let's go with B first. Lane 2, Kimari Dawes. Lane 3, Ziva Shafour. Lane 4, Shaniel Dawson. Lane 5, Annalisa Redmond. Lane 6, Jada Emmanuel. And lane 7, Amelia Briggs Good. So we go to the final few meters of this 200 meters. And lane 5. Annalisa Redmond Dawson, 24:65. Chanel Dawson of UTEC, 25.26 seconds. Ziva Shafour, 25.55. We're standing by for the A final now. A host of, pun intended, world-class athletes. Here's the full lineup. Lane 1, Drew Levy. Lane 2, Shanake Anderson. Lane 3, Alia Ofalabi. Lane 4, breakout season last year, Crystal Slowly of UTEC. Lane 5, finalist at the Tokyo Olympics over 400 meters, Candice McLeod. Lane 6, World Championships bronze medalist Sada Williams. Lane 7, Olympian Renisha McGregor. And lane 8, representing elite, Alia Baker. Solid field for the A final of the women's 200 meters, sponsored by Sprint Tech. So happy to say a very special afternoon to Custis of St. Andrew, Ian Forbes, also want to acknowledge Bertland Cameron, newly installed member of the Hall of Fame. They're sent off. This one should be interested on the outside. Of Falabi gets a good start. Now getting into run, Alia Baker. Solid run for Renisha McGregor. Storming forward, Shadea Williams now. Williams ahead of Baker, ahead of McGregor. 23:34 the flash time. 23:44 the time given for Shadea Williams. Alia Baker, 23:61. Renisha McGregor, 23.64. Lamar Richards, you're needed at the finish line. Lamar Richards, you're needed at the finish line. Positive 1.0 meters per second, the wind speed. Well, a big move from Akeem Blake. Not very often you see an event sponsored by an athlete, but the 200 meters for men presented through the kind of participation of Akeem Blake. Maximum respect to the Olympian. There are 6 sections in the 200 meters for men. We'll give you the lineup for section F as listed on the roster app. 3 athletes reporting to the start: Milton Kuku, Dominic Williams, and Jordan Nicholas. Dominic Williams storming forward through to the line. The man from UTEC. Dominic Williams, 21:44, former York Castle athlete. Let's go to the lineup for Section E. Lane 1, DeAndre Barnes. Lane 2, Devon Lysite. Lane 3, Bernardo Thompson. Lane 4, Ashane Wilson. Lane 5, Ajoma Daly. Lane 6, Radiq Allen. Lane 7, Nicholas James. And Lane 8, Rasheem Neal. 200 meters presented by Akeem Blake. Break at the start for Section E. Center the second time of asking, and there will be a third, you know. Another break at the start. Section E of the 200 meters. World Indoor Championships qualifiers here in Jamaica, courtesy of World Class Athletics. Of course, you can follow the action live on the roster app. Type in WICQ Jamaica, and you'll be able to tune in digitally to all the happenings, and the results are updated with great speed, courtesy of World Class Athletics. Finally sent away. All 7 listed remain in the field. Rasheem Neal of Bethlehem Moravian College going out to a very fast start, and he leads in the lane number 8. All left to chase the man from Bethlehem Moravian College. Now storming forward looks to be Ronaldo Thompson. His teammate, he wins on the outside, 23-38. $23.37 the time adjusted for Neil. Ronaldo Thompson, $23.75. Devon Lyside of Swift, $24.48. That's the top 3 from Section E. Section B coming up. Here's the lineup. Lane 1, Yankee Yip of Swept. Lane 2, Javonte Taylor San Diego. Lane 3, Orlando Houston. Lane, he runs unattached. Lane 4, Hodane Toller, Dynamic Speed. Lane 5, Genevieve John of Jamaica College. Lane 6, Adane Somerville of UTEC. Lane 7, Usain Bernard, Petersfield. And lane 8, Sean Bryan of UTEC. Great start. Yip with a fantastic start. Traveling well from UTEC is Brian. Usain Bernard of Petersfield also there. So it's Brian and Bernard. And they come around the bend together. Sean Bryan. Sean Bryan will go to the line ahead of the man from Jamaica College. Could be a Dane Somerville, you know, it is. 21:90.89 the time adjusted for Somerville. John of Jamaica College 22:03. Usain Bernard 22:14. Where's the lineup? Here's the lineup for the men's 200 meters, section C. Lane 1, Jason Lewis of Swept. Lane 2, Amari Officer, he runs unattached. Lane 3, Ryan Webb of UTEC. Lane 4, Romain Haffenden of Michael. Quite a few non-starters in this one. Let's restart the lane assignment. Lane 1, Jason Lewis of Swept. Lane 4, Romain Haffenden, Michael. Lane 5, Rashawn Smith, the Covia. Lane 7, Clinton Simmons, GC Foster. And lane 8, Martina Williams of Michael. So they're sent off for this one. Smith of Lacovia with a fine start. He travels well. Already upon Clinton Simmons of GC Foster College. Rashawn Smith with the lead on the outside. Martina Williams also trying to fight, but it's Rashawn Smith who will go to the line ahead in 21.60 ahead of Martina Williams of Michael. 21.65 for Smith, 21.78 for Martina Williams of Michael, 22.03 for Clinton Simmons and Haffenden, 22.76. We're easing forward to the cream of the crop, you could say. Should be very interesting to see the athletes, especially in Section A, including the man that sponsors the 200 meters here at the World Indoor Championships qualifiers. We speak of Akeem Blake. Here's the lineup for Section B. Lane 3 has Dejon Strong of UTEC. Lane 4, Javari Thomas of Dynamic Speed. Lane 5, Jaheem Diosi of GC Foster College. Lane 6, Wayne McPherson of Dynamic Speed. Lane 7, Jordan Morgan of Dynamic Speed. And lane 8, Shani Smith, also Dynamic Speed. The time for redemption for Jawari Thomas. Perhaps he travels in lane number 4. And he's off to a flyover start. Look at the man they call Jet come around the bend now. First started at the 60 meters, but in cruise control in this 200 meters, Jawari Thomas. And he comes just about to the line. Let's look at the time. 20.81 seconds. Jawari Thomas of Dynamic Speed. 20.82 the time adjusted. Jordan Morgan 21.11 in second, and Strawn of UTEC 21.44. Let's go to the A final. Lane 1, Javon White of GC Foster. Lane 2, what a season he started out with. The man from Sprint Tech, sub 45 over 400 meters this season. Zandrin Barnes, he goes in lane 2. Lane 3, Javoni Davis of Michael. Lane 4, Michael Sharp of GC Foster. Lane 5, Mazina Barrett of MT Elite. Lane 6, the reigning world indoor 60-meter bronze medalist representing dynamic speed, Akeem Blake. Lane 7, the former KC man who was a part of the World Under 24 by 1 silver medal team, Adrian Carr. And lane 8 had a sub, just on the cusp of sub 10, the former World Under 20 competitor for Jamaica as well, former National Under 20 champion of 100 meters, Sandra Davidson of dynamic speed. That's the lineup: White, Barnes, Davis, Sharp, Barrett, Keem Blake, Adrian Carr, Sandra Davidson. What do we have on our hand? Akeem Blake with a very fun start already upon the rest of the field. Sandra Davis is trying to rally, so is Adrian Carr. They come around the bend. Akeem Blake in cruise control at the moment. This is a run now for the final centimeters. Akeem Blake, Adrian Carr stepping forward. And it's Blake and Carr. And Carr may have just knocked there. Wow. 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 It's Carr, you know. It is Adrian Carr. And it is a motorcade, 20.47, 20.49 for Blake, 20.75 for Sandra Davidson. Adrian Carr always strong in the final 50 meters from his days at Kingston College. And the doctor has done the work, and Adrian Carr has just snuck out his nose in the 200-meter pool for Jamaica as we get ready for what is expected to be a fantastic year in senior athletics as well with the Tokyo World Championships. That's a massive personal best for Adrian Carr. And I think it's only fitting that you give him a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Also a personal best for Sandra Davidson, over 200 meters. And big performances for all the athletes in that particular event. We stand by for the 400 meters sponsored by water. Grab a bottle, do. It's awfully hot here at GC Foster College.
The results of the boys high jump under 20. First place, Chavez Penn of Jamaica College, who is a Carifta champion, a Class 1 champion at Champs, and he also does the triple jump with a winning height of 2.18 meters, a personal best. Second place, Aaron McKenzie, Kingston College, 2.05 meters. Third place, Maurice Johnson, St. Jago, 2.05 meters.
Standing by for the water-sponsored women's 400 meters final. Just one section. The lane assignments coming to you momentarily. This is the World Indoor Championships qualification meet. Of course, the World Indoor Championships will be in Nanjing, China, March 21 to 23rd. So the lineup for the 400 meters for women, sponsored by Water. We start in lane number 8. A personal best of 58.56 seconds from UMona, Amelia Briggs-Good. In lane number 7, 56.48 personal best from GC Foster College, Horatia Champagny. In lane number 6, 54.49 personal best from UTEC, Annalise Brady. In lane 5, a personal best of 54.59 seconds from MVP Track Club, Giselle Shaw. In lane number 4, the Olympic 4x4 bronze medalist, 2 times the World Championship 4x4 silver medalist, representing MVP Track Club, Genevieve Russell. In lane 3, 55.55 personal best, representing UTEC by way of St. Lucia, Hannah Charles. And in lane 2, representing Petersfield High, Danique Blake. The lineup for the water-sponsored women's 400 meters. So away they go then for the women's 400 meters. Charles got out well in lane number 3 for UTEC. Down the back stretch they go. Also looking well is Champagny. And also getting into the mix is Annalise Brady in lane number 6. Brady, she has gone by Champagny as well as Briggs-Good. 200 meters left in this one. And it seems to be Annalise Brady of UTEC in charge. The former Homewood Technical standout in cruise control. And now, Genevieve Russell, the fastest in the field on personal best, takes charge and cruises to the line. Genevieve Russell will get the win. Annalise Brady in second, close for third between Giselle Shaw and Charles. 53, 57 for Genevieve Russell. Brady 54.54 in second. And Giselle Shaw across the line in third. Her time 55.18. The first section of the Grace Kennedy sponsored men's 400 meters now on track. The lane assignments comes your way momentarily. The lane assignments in lane 8 from GC Foster College, Tayshawn Berry. Lane 7, also representing GC Foster College of Ascension, Earl Simmons. In lane 6 from UTEC, Yazid Daniel. Lane 5 from GC Foster College, Leroy Gallimore. Lane 4 representing UTEC, Sean Gardner. And rounding out the field in lane number 3 from GC Foster College, Tier Harris. That's the lineup for the first section of 5 men's 400 meters, sponsored by Grace Kennedy. So off they go then for the men's 400 meters. 44.97, the Jamaica lead, courtesy of Zanjian Barnes and the Camperdown Classic. Let's see if anyone will get close to that time here this afternoon. So 200 meters left in this one. Maybe Earl Simmons, the man at the top there, will get better confirmation once they turn for home. It is Earl Simmons in charge ahead of Yazid Daniel of UTEC. But then on the inside also stepping is the man Harris. Now Daniel of UTEC steps forward and he's trying to pull his teammate with him. That's Leroy Gallimore. Well, not his teammate, his competitor. 49.43 for Daniel. And Gallimore of GC Foster College, the man who is in second. Simmons of GC Foster settling for third. So 49.43 for Daniel, 49.59 for Gallimore, and 49.80 for Earl Simmons. So section D on track. The lane assignments. In lane 8, representing UTEC, Mark Manley. In lane 7, from GC Foster College, Derek Grant. Lane 6, from Michael, Romaine Campbell. In lane 4, from UMona, Rashawn Richards. Lane 3, from GC Foster College, Delroy Hall. Lane 2, from UTEC, Rashane Simister. And in lane 1, from UTEC, Najee Mikhail. The lineup for section 205, men's 400 meters, sponsored by Grace Kennedy. Cleanly away, first time of asking. Good start for Manley, the former Calabar man, on the outside in lane number 8. As they storm down the backstretch. The man closest to him now would be Campbell in lane number 6 of Michael. So Manley of UTEC with the early ascendancy. On the inside also flying is Delroy Hall of GC Foster College, running out of lane number 3. So they'll turn for home. Manley appearing to be out of gas at this point. Now being caught by Grant of GC Foster College. Then on the inside, the man from UTEC, Simister. So Simister of UTEC now begins to motor away from the field. And he'll get a big win in the end. Simister wins it ahead of Grant of GC Foster College with Romain Campbell of Michael in third. 47.35 for Simister. And that is a new personal best for the young man. Derek Grant in second, 48.33, and Campbell 48.63 is in third. Here we go then for section C, the third section. In lane number 8 from GC Foster College, Tristan Green. Lane 7 from UTEC, Matthew Morris. Lane 6 from UEMONA, DeMark Stevenson. And lane 5 representing Optimum, Jamar White. So off they go then for section C. 4 competitors in this one. In the full white on the backstretch, that's Tristan Green of GC Foster College. But he's been caught early by Matthew Morris of UTEC. Then on the inside, Jamar White of Optimum in the blue. 200 meters left in this one, and based on the stagger, may very well be Matthew Morris of UTEC. But look now at Jamar White of Optimum. He has covered the entire stagger and takes the lead as they turn and charge for home. Jamar White of Optimum Track Club still in charge in this third section of the men's 400 meters. The rest literally battling for second because Jamar White is unbothered by what is happening behind him. White wins and wins easily. And in second may very well have been Stevenson of UEMONA, just ahead of Morris. 49.64 for White. 50.86 for Stevenson. And 50.94 for Morris of UTEC.
Yeah, yeah.
So as we get ready for the 60 meters finals, there's action going on in the high jump. Raymond Richards of MVP, second attempt at 2 meters 34. Oh, that was close there for Raymond Richards. Taking the bar down with his legs, almost over, halfway over, and then legs brushing the bar and bringing it down. So he'll have one more attempt at 2 meters 34, Raymond Richards. But let's get to the finals of the 60 meters.
Download the Roster Athletics app. You can get live action.
So 60 meters finals will be coming up shortly.
Here.
And we'll also have some triple jump action happening.
There in the high jump as well. So to the long jump and what is on
Let's
the
see.
track. So be sure.
I'm checking to see if we have any results from the field
in your Apple and Android app stores.
other than the high jump. So I'm happy here for Raymond Richards. A reminder that the World Championship qualifying mark, 2 meters 33. Raymond Richards is cleared now 2 meters 30, and he's going for 2 meters 34 with one final attempt left at that height. If he gets over it, so automatically qualifies for the World Championships. Looking at the long jump here where we have Emmanuel Archibald in the lead with a jump of 7 meters 71, and that done into a negative headwind of negative 1.4. Aubrey Allen finishing in second currently with 747, and Botia of Bethlehem Moravian with 727 currently sits in third. But all eyes for the moment on Raymond Richards, national record equaling height, 2 meters 34 for the man representing MVP. He steadies himself now, rocks back, rocks forward, focuses, gets ready to go at 2 meters 34. Raymond Richards, national record equaling height. He sets off now. Does Raymond Richards? He's up. And oh, that was close. I almost thought he was over. 2 meters 34.
But ladies and gentlemen, give him a round of applause.
Wow.
2 meters and 34. Raymond Richards.
Two very good attempts. Raymond Richards at 2 meters 34.
And you get the feeling that 233, 234 is not beyond his reach.
Yeah.
And the 233 being
Is
the automatic qualification.
stepped up another gear this year as Raymond Richards, as we see national treasure Sherika Jackson turning the corner, and
comes up next.
she's coming out for the women's 60 meters final. That will happen shortly. I'm already entertained. Two meters 34, so close from Raymond Richards. Final attempt, third and final attempt. I was halfway through my jump, celebrating his national record equaling performance, but the heel just knocking the bar off, and one would feel that 2 meters 34 is not too far away for Raymond Richards. And then you start to think if he gets to 2 meters 34, it's only March, first week of March, 6 months, we'll have the World Championships. Where will Raymond Richards be in 6 months if he's already at 2 meters 30, 2 meters 34? Interesting days to come. So cleared 2 meters 30 Raymond Richards, and had a couple of decent attempts at 2 meters 34. So let's give you some results, full results for the men's high jump. Raymond Richards winning with a height of 2 meters 30. LaShane Wilson in second with a height of 2 meters 20. And Christoph Brand finishing third, 2 meters 10. So Christoph Brand third, 2 meters 10. LaShane Wilson third, 2 meters 20. Raymond Richards winning 2 meters 30.
QWIC trials at 5 with the 1500 meters final for the under 17 girls.
So, if you're enjoying this meet, you can like, share, and subscribe.
We also have finals
the
in
QWIC,
the 400 meters
or the afternoon
as well.
section
The
of the
60
QWIC trials
ladies are
will
getting
restart
ready
in just
for
about
their
30 minutes as the finals of the 60 meters
the
women's
event
section
The
will
B
happen.
section goes
We'll
first.
have a B section
It's
and an
sponsored
A
by
section.
MVP.
So in the B section, which will happen first, we'll have Jaden Bennett of UTEC running from lane number
7
2.
competitors listed for
In 3,
section B.
we'll have Jada Emmanuel of Purple Panthers Track Club. She's from St. Lucia. Tritania Lowe of GC Foster is going to be in lane 4. 5, we'll have Angelina Ferguson of Dynamic Track Club. In 6, GC Foster's Michael Moody. In 7, Jura Levy of Swept. And 8, Kishana Winter of Bethlehem Moravian College. Fastest into this B section is Michael Moody. She did 7.38 to make it into this B section, and that's just outside her personal best of 7.35. So Michael Moody should be a favorite here as we see the men being marshaled out. I see the likes of Rohan Watson, so he's coming back for the finals. I'm looking to see if I see Nishane Banks. I think he's there. Nishane Banks is there. So that big matchup is going to happen. Banks versus Rohan Watson. Rohan Watson, remember, personal best in the heats, 6.53. Nishane Banks, smooth and comfortable in 6.56. That is going to come up in about 15 minutes or so. The finals of the men's 60 meters, they'll be right next to each other, and that's Watson and Ebanks. That's going to be really, really good. But before we get to that, we have to do away with this next one. That's the B finals
for the women's 60 meters
of the 60
final.
meters.
This is the B final, sponsored by MVP.
And this is sponsored by
The later
MVP.
finals.
We'll go over the 7 in this
In lane 2, representing UTEC,
finals.
Jaden Bennett.
So we'll have
In lane 4,
Jaden Bennett
College,
in 2 from UTEC.
Britannia
3, we have Jada Emmanuel
In lane 5,
of Purple
from Dynamic
Panthers
Street
Track
Track
Club.
Club,
4,
Angelina
we have
Ferguson.
Tritania Lowe of GC Foster.
In lane 6, the
In
2024
5, we have
Intercol
Angelina
Sprint Medal champion
Ferguson
from
of
GC Foster
Dynamic
College,
Track Club.
Michael Moody.
In 6, Mikhail Modi of GC Foster.
In
In
lane
7, Jura Levy of
the
Swept.
2011 World Championship 4x1 silver medal winner
And
athlete
8,
from Swept Track Club,
we have
Jura Levy.
Kishana Winter of Bethlehem Moravian
That's the
College.
field for Section B. It's the B
So,
final of the women's 60-meter dash.
no one in
sponsored
8.
by MVP.
So, Winter is not going to show up for the finals. And it says if 3, Jada Emmanuel is also missing. So only 5 in this one. As I said, lane 6 probably the favorite. That's Mikhail Moody. Gun sends them off and running. And Mikhail Moody gets up to a good start. Mikhail Moody ahead of the field. Joel Levy comes through for second.
7-9.
7-9 for Mikhail Moody. I think that's a personal best for Mikhail Moody.
0.42 and Ferguson 750. A negative 0.8.
The wind, negative 0.8, a headwind.
In the home stretch.
So that's a personal best for Mikhail Moody by my reckoning. I'll check, recheck, and double check. But I'm pretty sure Mikhail Moody just sprinted to a 60-meter personal best.
So
yes,
confirmation again, Mikhail Moody
7.29.
Jura Levy 7.42.
Mikhail Moody of GC Foster. Jura Levy of Swept second, 7.42. Ferguson of Dynamic Speed Track Club, third, 7.50. And I'll tell you what, the quick history react to the gun. Mikhail Moody, 0.131. That is pretty quick reaction to the gun. The wind speed, negative 0.8. Mikhail Moody, well done. So we'll go now to the A finals for the women, 60 meters. And this one is stacked. Is stacked. Is stacked. Let's go with the lineup. Should we go with the lineup? I'm a little bit nervous. My hands are a little bit sweaty. Whew. It's hot here at GC Foster, and it's going to be hot in this finals. So I'll go through the lineup here. In 1, from Optimum, we have Shaquina Bascom. In 2, representing MVP, it's Serena Cole. In 3, from MVP, we have Sharika Jackson. 4, also of MVP, it's Tina Clayton. 5, Natasha Morrison of MVP.
It is a very
6,
hybrid day of track
we'll have
and
from
field.
Sprint
The
Tech
trials ongoing, which will
Jodine
resume
Williams,
at 5, and
who did a
we're
personal
asking all
best
the officials
in
that
the
are
preliminary
part of
rounds,
the official
7.07.
Carifta
Jodine
trials to
Williams
start moving back in your
in
positions
6,
so that we can
lane
resume
6,
at 5 or right
and
after the
lane
completion
7,
of the World
we
Indoor
have Kishana
Championship
Niles of UTEC.
qualifiers.
And 8,
Let's get it going
Lavania
in the
Williams
lane
of Elite.
In lane 1,
She did
7.37
a personal best,
the Trinity
7.30
Optimum Track Club,
in the
Sharika
heats.
Bascom.
This is going to be good.
In lane 2, a world under 20 silver medalist over 100 meters from MVP Track Club, Serena Cole.
So
In
Serena
lane
Cole,
3, a world championship gold medalist over 200 meters, the Olympian.
part of that
704 indoors,
world
717
record
outdoors from MVP.
4x1
Sharika
team.
Jackson.
good on first
In
leg.
lane 4, a
She has
two-time world
an
under
explosive
20
start,
meters
Serena
gold
Cole.
medalist, 702 personal
Sharika
best indoors,
Jackson.
representing MVP,
Her
Tina Clayton.
Pedigree, well known.
In lane number 5, a
Tina Clayton,
4x1 gold medalist,
the world
representing
under 20
MVP,
champion at
Natasha
100
Morrison.
meters, former world under 20 champion
In lane 6,
at 100
a
meters,
personal
Tina
best
Clayton.
achieved in qualifying at 7:07, representing Sprint Tech. Let's make welcome the informed athlete Jodine Williams.
So I'm
In
looking,
lane number 7,
and
7.25
lane
personal
6,
best, the
Jodine Williams
100 meters bronze medalist
missing.
from UTEC, Kishona Niles.
So no lane 6,
Lane number
no
8,
Jodine Williams.
representing the Elite Track Club, the 2023
Heard that she may very well
silver medalist,
not turn out
Lavanya
for the
Williams.
finals.
The lineup
And that is so.
Sponsored
So
women's 60-meter dash.
no Jadine Williams in 6. No Jadine Williams in 6. Missing.
And Jadine Williams not there, by the way. So lane 6 is empty.
So confirmation, Williams missing. So let's see. Cole, Jackson, Clayton, Morrison. Lanes 2, 3, 4, 5. The ones to watch. I'm nervous. Gunn sends them off and running, and Serena Cole gets a good start. Serena Cole is ahead of them. Tina Clayton is coming, Natasha Morrison, and it's a blanket at the line. Let's see. Let's see. It might be Tina Clayton. Might be Tina Clayton. And Clayton gets it. 7:08 for Tina Clayton.
For Tina Clayton.
So Tina Clayton gets it.
Negative 0.6.
Win negative 0.6. So into a headwind. Tina Clayton. Oh my word.
For Morrison in second.
Morrison 709 for second. Niles third. 712. Jackson 714 in fourth. And Cole 720 fifth. Woo! That was good. That was good. Tina Clayton of MVP into a negative headwind, 7.08. She is in fantastic form. Knock on wood.
Disappointing on the excitement and the anticipation builds for the 3 finals.
That was quick. That was quick.
Let's go with the lineup for final C, 60 meters for men.
So after that, 60 meters for women, we jump over to final C
you can follow the action on the roster athletics
of the men's 60 meters.
2 meters and 30 from Raymond Richards in the high jump has gone to 31. The sole competitor, and as such, that would not register on the World Athletic System. Let's go to the lineup.
So let's go to the lineup.
Tashawn Seeley.
In lane 1,
In lane 2, the
from Barbados, Tashawn Seeley. In 2, Amarian Barrett, formerly of Steertown Academy. In 3, we have Makesh Compton from Sprint Tech. He's the St. Vincent record holder at 60, at 100, and I do believe at 200 meters. His personal best 6.69, 6.75 to qualify. In 4, from Dynamic Track Club, Ashani Sigri, 6.72 personal best to qualify. In 5, we have from MVP Kashim Green, 6.76 to qualify. In 6, we have from MVP Ramon Barneswell, a personal best 6.62, 6.76 to qualify. Orlando Wind of Bethlehem Moravian College in 7, and then 8 from Dynamic Speed Track Club, Kareem Riley. That's the lineup for final C of the men's 60 meters. So only 6 showing up, so no 7, that's Wint, and no 8, Riley. So it's Seeley, Barrett, Compton, Sigree, Green, and Barneswell in 6. Barneswell, the senior man in this field. Gun sends them off and running. And they're called back. So I thought Sigree got up to a good start there. Also Compton, Makesh Compton. But the gun
60 meters elapses so quickly.
calls them back. And a few of the guys right at the line
before they run officially.
So let's see what the decision will be. Again, only 6 here, so we don't want to lose anybody. And Seeley, Barrett, Compton, Sigree, Green, and Barneswell in 6. Senior man Barneswell. I'm wondering why am I saying picking on Ramon Barneswell is a senior man. I'll tell you, he was born 1988. So 1988, Ramon Barneswell means he's going to be 37 this year. So he's a senior man in this field. Not joking. Let's see what the starter's assistant will do in terms of the 60. And there's a red card for lane 5. So lane 5, that's... No, it's actually lane 4. So my eyes deceiving me there. So lane 4, that's Sigree. He's out. That's why he got that blind of a start. All started. So Sigree, Shawnee Sigree of Dynamic Track Club in lane 4. Red card. So the lineup: Seeley, Barrett, Compton, Green, Barneswell in lane number 6. Gun sends them off and running. Barrett. Oh. And they run right through the line. The men. I don't think they're going to intend to be coming back. As they go right through the line, everyone was saying, stop, stop. And they had no intention of stopping. So after they're called back a second time, the men might not come back. I think they're going to get a break, and we're going to go to the next one. That's a B finals. So let's give them a break and allow the men in the B finals to get a chance to go. Let me just take a look, see if we have a full field. 8 listed. Don't think 8 athletes are out there. It's not what they used to be. But I'm taking a look. I think we have just about 5 out there.
Some results for the men's senior high jump final. Raymond Richards, first place of MVP, 2.30 meters. Second place, Shane Wilson GC Foster, 2.20 meters. Third place, Christoph Bryan, MVP, 2.10 meters.
So, we're going to jump over to
Let's go with the lineup for the 60 meters B final for
finals. So the lineup sees in lane 1, Christopher Scott of UTEC. He's going to be in 1. In 2, many-time national representative, Olympian, Taekwondo Tracy from Swept.
Lane 3
In 3, the
2019
world champion at the long jump.
over the long jump.
Tajay Gale is representing Puma. I'm looking to see if he's there. He's not there. Came out heavily strapped earlier. Heavily strapped knee. And he's not turned up for the finals. In 4, from MVP, via Antigua, CJ Green. In 5, Jace Witter of GC Foster. In 6, Lacovia's Rashawn Smith. In 7, from UTEC via Barbados, Justin Menard. And 8, from Swept, Jason Lewis. Fastest man into this finals, CJ Green of MVP. Next best, Rashawn Smith of Lacovia. So Smith should have been in 6. He's not there. Neither is the man, the long jumper Tajay Gale, who should have been in 3. So we have 1, 2, 4, 5, and then 7, 8. That's what my eyes see, and I think that's what's out there. So 6 turning up for the B finals. CJ Green in 4, the fastest into the finals. Witter in 5, pretty nippy as well in qualifying. Gun sends them off and going. CJ Green gets up to a good start. Tracy ahead though. Tracy and CJ Green may just have nipped him. 6.54, 6.54. The flash time confirmed. 6.59. Let's see.
6.59
for CJ Green.
CJ Green.
If that's confirmed, would be a personal best.
6.62 for Taekwondo Tracy.
So 6.59 for CJ Green of MVP.
GC Foster College getting
Positive
third.
0.6 the wind speed. Taekwondo Tracy in second. 6.62
Well, that's the leading
is from
time.
Swept. Witter, Jace
In the
Witter,
finals,
6.66
But the A final
is from
the
GC
second
Foster. And
time.
I'll tell you what, look
Sprinting
at
fury.
the reaction times.
Reaction here.
Jace Witter,
At the World
reaction
Level
time
Championships qualifiers.
0.100. That is as quick as you can react to the gun. Had he been any quicker, he would have been disqualified for a false start. Dead on the money. Dead on the money with the reaction time there. Jace Witter of GC Foster College. Taekwondo Tracy, not bad either. Reaction time 0.108. Wow. Wow. So next on track is going to be the big one. VA finals.
The final.
Woo!
Upon us in a very short while, ladies and gentlemen. You want to fix your eyes
I'll
on that.
tell you what. I am nervous for this A finals. It's two big athletes, or two athletes who are said to have big seasons this year listed. And I think both of them are out there. But let me go through the lineup real quickly. Former Steertown Academy man, now at GC Foster, Tayshawn Barnes. He's going to be in lane number 1. From Michael. In lane number 2 is Rashid Foster, qualified to this finals with a time of 6.64, personal best for him. In 3 is not there. Should have been the long jumper.
Let's go with the lineup.
Emmanuel Archibald.
Lane 1 from GC Foster College, the former State Town Academy man, Tayshawn Barnes. Lane 2, representing Michael, let's welcome Rashid Foster.
Let's see. In 4
Lane
from
number 4,
MVP, we have Rohan Watson, 2023 champion over 100 meters. Rohan Watson, 6:53 in qualifying. Personal best for him. In 5, the man from MVP who has a personal best of 6.54, 6.56 to make the finals is Shani Banks. In 6 from MVP,
Also from MVP, Michael Campbell.
6.65 to make this finals, Mario Williams.
Green.
In 7,
Finally,
MVP,
60 meters.
Michael Campbell, 6.66 to make the finals. And lane 8, Lennon Green, unattached, 6.79 to make the finals. So this is going to be good. 7 men to contest this finals, A finals, 60 meters. Wants to watch Watson in 4, Ebanks in 5. Gun sends them off and running. Watson gets up to a good start. Ebanks is back. Watson ahead of Rashad Ebanks. Watson takes it. Rod Watson is back. I told you, former national champion, Rod Watson, 6.50.
Mission Evans.
Rohan Watson. Rohan Watson.
With a
6.50 for Rohan Watson. Nishani Banks well beaten. 6.57. Nishani Banks in second. Michael Campbell in third. 6.60. Rohan Watson is sent the message. The 2023 champion is on a mission. Personal best after personal best. 2 personal best today. Wow, 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 wow. Came into this meet with a personal best at 6.60, 6.53, sorry, in qualifying to make the finals, and then 6.50 to win the finals just now, and he's being mobbed by the media. 6.50 is going to do that. Folks are going to want to talk to you. He's on the radar now, folks. Former national champion.
Final C after
Woo! Let me take a break. Let me take a break because we're going back to Final C. There's going to be a rerun of Final C.
But a few. Tishon Seeley.
Let's see the lineup here. Tishon Seeley of UTEC in 1. In 2, Marian Barrett of GC Foster. In 3, Makish Compton of Sprintec. 5 should have Kashim Green, and no Ramon Barneswell in 6. So only 4 will take part. Barneswell hasn't come back for the rerun. I suppose this is a good way to take the energies down after 6.50. Gunn sends them off and running, and Barrett gets up to a good start. Also Seeley. Barrett just ahead of Compton, and the flash time 6.68 might have been Compton ahead of Barrett.
0.5 meters per second.
So let's see if we can get some confirmation on the winner there. So let's see. So Compton given a nod, 6.67. Barrett second, 6.70 for Barrett. So Makish Compton 6.67 from Sprintec, winning the C finals. Barrett second, 6.70. As we see Rowan Watson coming across. Can we get a shot with Rowan Watson? I want to talk with him real quickly, if he can. I say, Rowan, just a minute, sir. Let's see if we can get Rowan Watson in the shot. We're good to go. Give me the go ahead. Rowan, from your Castle days. Tell them no.
Yeah, man, long time, man.
Long time we've been following your progress. How does it feel now to be on the big stage? You're a former national champion. Now you're at 60 meters in 2025. You're looking faster and faster. How does it feel, that meteoric rise for Rowan Watson?
You know, it feels very good. It feels very good, you know. Last year wasn't really a good year. So to know I can come back and do even better than what I did in my first year, I was really looking forward to trials.
You know, folks ask me all the
Ladies
time,
and gentlemen, remember that
what happened to Rowan Watson in 2024?
I know that most of you would have
Can you answer that question? What happened last year?
But I encourage you to stay to see some of our junior athletes
was the
run
first
as
year.
well as
Second
they
year,
are the future.
We're still trying to adjust into the system. You know, so after a 991, you know, you're trying to improve. So probably you're just doing a little bit too much and not really settling in and you know, continuing the stuff that I was been doing.
You know, I've spoken with the coach, and one of the things that Mr. Francis says is that you're one of the hardest working athletes he's ever seen. And when I heard that, I said, that's nothing new, because I knew you from, as I said, your Castle days and your hard work that you put in from your Castle days. So tell us about that work that you do.
The work.
Well, how about this?
I heard that you're first to training, last to leave, and you're a hard worker in the gym. Tell us about that in terms of your training.
Well, yeah, I reach early, and you know, try to put in as much work as possible, you know, but still able to come back and do it again, you know. So we're always trying to push ourselves, and you know, I have good teammates, so they're always pushing me. So,
And the
you know, I have to
catch
thank God for them.
is
You know, we have to talk about York Castle and tell people that you're not the only one on that York Castle
So
team. I
what
see
about
Dominic
now?
Williams
That
out
question
here
is,
and competing.
if
How
you
does
can
it
come
feel
to the
to
announcers
have some of
desk
those guys that
and
you were
tell us
competing
what's
with
the
at
website
York
to get
Castle
group
there with
tickets
you
to
in that training
Grandstand,
group?
You know, it's
can
a good
get
feeling because
tickets.
you know familiar people, you know,
So
people
that's
you
Grandstand
know
Track
from
happening at
long
the
time.
National Stadium
You know,